over. Hi, Anna, and hi, Cassandra.
Hi.
So can you introduce yourselves and just give me like your name and your title?
Ana Padilla, Arts and Culture Program
Okay.
Manager.
And I'm Cassandra Contreras. I'm the Arts Program Supervisor.
Awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about this companion exhibit with the Spark Places of Innovation?
So one of the ideas that we had was that we wanted to highlight something where we felt it was very innovative in Yuma, and that was like agriculture. So first we were like, okay, what can we do? Like how can we encompass like the whole idea and be able to present it?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna pass it on to Cassandra so she can explain more about those ideas.
So we had different local agriculture companies sponsor a couple of the walls in our gallery. So we did a display of their company and kind of like that way people know a little backstory or a little background of what goes on behind the scenes. Because
Mhm.
usually we just see them drive by with lettuce trucks or we just go and buy all of the produce at the store, but we don't really see the people who are behind it or like how it goes and like the beautiful landscapes that they have
Yeah.
with agriculture. So that's what we're highlighting with part of our exhibit. We also have a payphone that is also like an audio guest book. And so we're hoping to record our community stories and their stories or grandparents' stories or family stories and how they were, affected with how agriculture affected their family, their values and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's really awesome. And I know that you have some things on the wall with the companies that are helping sponsor. Is that correct? Or helping be a part of the exhibition?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had reached out to a few companies, as you know, like Yuma is the winter capital,
Mhm.
but the vegetable capital of the world. So therefore, like we produce a lot, and you might be thinking, oh, the desert doesn't really produce a lot, but we do. So we get to see all these companies around, but we wanted them to be part of it. When we first reached out to them, it was very interesting because they're like, oh, the art center is reaching out to us. So they were thinking we were looking for like artwork or artifacts or something like that. And we're like, no, we actually want to showcase your company about what you do and how you do it. And but not just that, but we want to highlight your people. We know that some people like leave Yuma every 6 months and such, or they come down over here, and somehow the agriculture is a very important part of that journey that they go through. So we also had a few artists a few years back that they used to travel when they were younger with their parents, and that was to work on the fields. And so, just learning all those ones, we wanted them to be part of it because we are like, we get to see them, but sometimes we don't get to see who they are,
Yeah.
as a people, that they're working over there to give all this food to everybody.
So, what is something that you hope the attendees gain or get out of this exhibition for Yuma?
We are hoping for them to be able to see something that they probably won't get to see if they don't travel to Washington, D.C. And, it's a great opportunity for them to experience that, but also to see on the different side of also those companies that some people get to work for them, some other people get to enjoy their food, but also like be able to get that. Also, like we have we had a call to artists as well, and so we wanted them to showcase, how they see the fields, how they get to experience them, and to express all of those ideas. So what we want people is to be always a part of the arts, but also to know that there's a spark that is innovating and like something that is happening here in the Yuma area.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for giving me your time. Arizona folks, definitely check out the the Yuma Art Center Spark Place of Innovation exhibition on view now till March 28th. All right, so we're here with Cassandra again, and we just found out that she's an artist as well. So, Cassandra, can you tell me a little bit about your piece and what it means and why this sort of inspired you?
So I made this piece in 2019. I found this really old Polaroid of my grandparents working in the fields in the Valle de San Berton, and it was super blurry. You could barely see their face. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna recreate this picture as a painting, but actually put their faces on them. So I was able to gather older pictures of them around the same time, and that's where the faces are from. Because in the picture you couldn't really see them.
Right.
But I I really wanted to memorialize them because for me, I always saw them working in the fields. Some of my uncles also worked in the field. So it was a very big part of my childhood. We got the free watermelon and we got a lot of free produce and stuff. So I know that they worked really hard to also get our family here and to get us where we're at. So this was one way for me to commemorate them. And when I made this in 2019, my grandma is no longer with us because she passed away in 2008. But I was still able to give it to my grandpa for his 85th birthday. And shortly after, and I was really happy that I did because shortly after that, he passed away. So he was able to see it, and it's really exciting. And now I have them in this painting, and now it's in my mom's house in my aunt's room. She's like, this is mine. Like, nobody else can have it.
Hence the not for sale.
Yeah. So I had to ask for special permission so that I could show it over here. But I wanted to include it here because it's a big part of also like who my family is.
Yeah. It's really beautiful that you get to share your family story here with part of this exhibition. And also, it's just so interesting how I bet you can relate a lot to the theme here. Since your family were also farmers too.
Yeah,
you know, so
for sure.
it just must be really special. So.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this ties back to the payphone that I did.
Yeah.
That I was able to gather the payphone and get it working because I know I have a lot of stories, and so I know that a lot of our community does too. But since it's something so normal, we don't really like talk about it, or we don't really like, relish those memories. It's just something we see every day, and it's just another job. But we actually do a lot for the whole community.
Yeah. And this exhibit is all about paying attention to the past, present, and future of innovation and all the people that help make this community thrive and work together. And so it's cool that you get to highlight that and also be a part of that legacy as well. So thank you, and thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, Judy.
Hello.
And well, thank you for being here, and thank you for contributing your artwork to this exhibition. Could you tell me a little bit about Fields of Yuma?
So anywhere you go in Yuma, you see lettuce fields, produce fields, cauliflower fields, any kind of vegetable that is grown. 90% of the agriculture that we eat in the nation are grown right here. You cannot drive anywhere without seeing a field very similar to that.
Yeah, I saw one on my way over here. So.
And the other notable thing that's very common here are the sunsets. So this represents a field with one of our legendary sunsets.
It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's made out of fused glass?
It's fused glass. It's all done in a kiln. Cut up all of the elements. In this case, I did some painting with glass, fired it at 1400 degrees, and that's what I got. Nice.
And so what was your inspiration behind this when you heard of the agricultural ambition?
I always try to enter any event that the local art center has to support them. So when I heard about the Sparks coming and the agricultural theme, then I had to put my brain together and was like, well, yeah, duh, it's the lettuce fields of Yuma.
Of the world, yeah.
It is in the winter.
Yes, winter lettuce.
Yes.
And how long have you been an artist?
My entire life. Going through school, I always had art classes because that was my savior away from the academics.
Me too.
And
I did music theater.
I had it all the way through high school, and then I minored on it in college. So I've always done it.
And are you from Yuma yourself?
I am not. I'm from California.
California.
Southern California.
So pretty close.
Yes. Right over on the other side of the river.
Right.
I'm a retired teacher, and I landed a job in Yuma, which was a good job, and here I am.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being part of this exhibition and contributing your work to the Yuma Art Center as well. And Yuma folks, definitely check out Judy's work. Definitely check out this exhibition and all the amazing artists that are here as well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. And thank you for contributing your amazing artwork to this exhibition. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So it's crate to plate. I actually grew up on a farm.
Really?
Yes. And there was fields everywhere. So seeing lettuce fields and everything everywhere is very normal to me. I mean, the field workers were like family to us. They would come to my tata's house, and my nana would give them breakfast and everything like that. So it like really hit home. Like when I heard what the exhibition was going to be about, I was like, oh, I know exactly what I want to do this about. So I mean, like I said, growing up on a farm, you saw it go from the field, like the people that work so hard to get it, and then it ends up at your dinner table.
Yeah.
It just like the whole aspect of it really hits home.
And so that kind of relates to your pieces here, because it's kind of like a process of like the lettuce being in the field to into the crate, and then watered and cleaned off, and then on the salad plate.
Yes, yeah. Some people don't realize, like all the work that goes into like getting it from the field to a plate.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just take it off the field and bring it to the plate. You have to wash it, make sure it's good. I mean, the field workers wake up at like they're at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember like waking up for school and they'd be getting done with their day. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's insane.
Could not be me.
No, never.
And so how long have you been an artist?
I've been an artist since probably high school. So since I was like 15.
Mm-hmm.
I started selling art when I was about 18.
And do you have a website or something that people can know about or follow if they're interested in your art?
I do have an Instagram. It's Lola's True Art.
Lola's True Art.
My last name's Trujillo, so it's TRU, True Art. And I'm getting better about posting.
Aren't we all?
I have done a couple pieces in the past that were like mural pieces that I posted on there.
Awesome.